The release of Phantom Monarchs has brought us a new keyword in the Grand Archive TCG, the interdiction keyword, which says that as long as this card's activation is on the effect stack, players can gain opportunity. So what does this mean? In the equivalent of something like MTG, for example, Magic the Gathering, this is closest to split second. In Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's the equivalent of something like Spell Speed 4. So this sets a new precedent for us in this game that kind of, should I say, limits interactivity? I am not sure. I am not sure yet, because this is supposed to be a kill card. You only play this when you know you have game, you empty your hand, etc. But there are 16 damage, unpreventable damage combos with this card with the right setup, which is, I guess if you have the right setup for it, perhaps it's not so bad. But it's interesting to see, because now with the Oblation line, this deck has become more powerful. So you can, example, waste all your negates on something like the Oblation, and then the opponent just goes for Awakening with the right setup. They can just do with one of this and some setup in the grave, some setup on the fields, the right Regalias, for example, they can just kill you. And I don't know if this is fine just yet. I'm not a big fan of effects like Interdiction that kind of take player agency away and limit interaction, even if it is for the kill shot. I am not fully convinced just yet. But let's wait for Ascent Manila and see how people play this. Could this be banned? I don't know. I think it's too early to tell. Personally, I am not a fan of this way of playing CL. I do not like the Oblation way of playing CL. I feel like it's a very min-maxed, boring way to play the deck. Yes, I cannot fault competitive players, obviously, for playing this. You want to win. That's your right. You're totally correct. That is fine. I'm just saying that from a thematic perspective, I do not enjoy the Oblation Advent line in CL. I think the Mastery is really cool. You get to get buffs when you attack. You get more powerful. You draw cards. And it fits the Guardian theme more, personally. So if they one day perhaps ban this card, I am not complaining, to be honest. Advent is the Rai card. Let it be played in Rai. Don't touch this, obviously. But this I'm not too big of a fan of. And this is a whole new headache that's going to be introduced into the game. I don't know how players are going to feel about this. I don't think they're going to be very happy. But let's see how it goes.